So here is this beautiful view in San Francisco Park that I'm about to draw, and I'm now going to start by drawing the distant hills and using lines, just contouring those lines, and then drawing the water's edge, the straight line, and then I'm going to start doing the houses. And as you could see earlier, what I do when I'm drawing these houses, I just literally draw the different shapes that I see. They're all geometric if you look at them, mostly rectangles, upright and, rectangles and so forth, or, long rectangles, because these are basically little boxes with different things on them. So I just look and draw, don't think very much. And now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the relative darknesses and lightnesses that I can see, because that's going to help me. And I'm using a technique here it's a very rapid technique, and it's cross-hatching, just to give the impression of, filling in some darknesses. And here's some little scribbles that I'm doing for trees. Just scribbly. It's very scribbly. I'm just using this pen and just scribbling. Not really thinking a lot. Just looking. And I'm not going to necessarily get everything quite right or in exact proportions and so forth. I don't really worry about that. It's more just getting the feel of the place. Here comes this back line here. Couple of little boats in the... Now you see I'm just blacking in some stuff, and now I'm going to start by, I don't know if you notice this tree on the far left. There's a tree. It's some kind of a Monterey, whatever you call it, and it's a tree. What's the usefulness about this tree is it's dark, and it frames the whole drawing. Like it's a framing device. This is really useful in any type of drawing, is having some kind of a device that frames it so you kind of see through it almost. It's also giving you the foreground, and the houses will be the midground, and then the hills are in the background. And here you go. I'm just adding more and more onto this here. And this is cross-hatching. Monterey cypress is what it is. And it's kind of looks like that. It gives you the feeling of it. And now I've got my watercolors out. I'm ready to put and I've got my water brush, and I'm just sort of putting a lot of water on the page, and just dabbing in some blues and some more purpley blues and lighter blues, different blues, and just rubbing it all the way across. And I'm like, literally, this is a balancing act because I'm standing up. You can see that wind is pretty strong. This is San Francisco after all. And I've got pretty much of a balancing act because I'm balancing this little tiny watercolor box. So I got to be fast. I don't have any time to think. So that's blue in the background, and then if you look, to come further forward, it gets warmer. And that's also going to help in the distance. So the distance, the further away it goes, the more kind of blue and purpley blue it goes, and the further forward we're just going to more enhance the warmer colors. You see that warm sandy color of the house there, and adding those colors in. And the houses actually on the right are more blue-gray, but on the left they're that warm color, and that's going to really help to create a sense of distance. Now I'm using my paper towel just to get rid of all the excess and kind of push it in and rub it in, looking it over. And then I think I'm going to put in a few little dark things here, some people. I like to draw little people because they kind of give a sense of scale to my drawings. So I usually will include people in my drawings. I very often don't include cars, even though there's lots of them, because I'm not a driver. I don't know what to tell you. So, but I could do, but I just don't. But I definitely include people in my cities and my cityscapes. So I'm now gonna probably, fill in a few other little bits. Oh, I remembered. I need to put in this bright orange at the side. That's the Ghirardelli building. That's the bright orange Ghirardelli building. And it's a beautiful red bricks. And it also frames it because it's sort of very bright. So it frames the whole picture. And there you have it. And that's my little demonstration for you. And I take a photograph, take it home. I take it home and look at it, decide if I want to make any changes, add to it. I kind of like the sketchiness of this. I don't think I want to really do too much with it. I'll leave it much like it is. So there you have it, and thanks for watching. So here I have it at home, to decide, do I want to add to it? But here now I want to talk to you about what's upcoming. If you enjoyed this video, then you might be interested in joining me for some of our upcoming urban sketching events. So we have one upcoming on June the 20th, which is a 2-hour online workshop that I'll be giving, where I'm sharing different things about it and kind of really getting you all prepped up, ready to take your sketchbook with you on your summer vacation and get some of those memories. And then on the last day of the month, we have a live sketch meetup, and we are having that in San Francisco this time. And that'll be right opposite SF MoMA, in the park there, in the park right opposite, which is the Yerba Buena Art Center. And it's really lovely. They have some amazing sculptures right now there. So we'll be meeting there. And that's free, and you can bring your friends. So that's what we have for you. And you can use that www.thejoyofdrawing.org. Or you can just, access that QR code. Hope to see you there. Bye.